Welcome back to another A1 tutorial video. Today we'll be going over the contents of our intubation kit, as well as some of the rental and sales items associated with simulating an intubation on screen. Each of our kits comes with two handle sizes, one small and one standard, 4 different sized Miller blades, and 4 different sized Mac blades, 2 forceps, and a tube of surgical lubricant. An ET tube and a cut blade are also available, but will be a separate purchase and rental. Typically, the standard sized handle is used for most adults, while the smaller handle is common for use on children and patients with smaller airways. Each handle contained within the kit is battery operated. We do check each kit for fresh batteries before being sent out on a shoot, but in the event that you need to swap out batteries on set, just grab the base of the handle and twist in a counterclockwise motion as shown here. This will remove the spring-loaded battery cap and reveal 2 batteries, size C for the standard handle and AA for the smaller handle. Depending on the age your actor is portraying, we include 2 different styles of blade, each in various sizes. The first style is this Mac or Macintosh style blade, which is what will be used most often for anyone over the age of 2. Depending on the size of your actor, you may want to use a larger size blade for it to look accurate on screen. The other style is the Mill or Miller style blade, which would typically be used for infants or any actor portraying someone under the age of 2. Lastly, we've got an optional cut laryngoscope blade in the event you need to show a close-up shot of the blade resting in the actor's mouth. This cut blade has been dulled and polished of any jagged edges to ensure actor safety. This way, no blade ever has to enter the actor's mouth. Now we'll go over how to properly install the various blade styles that are available with this kit. Take note of the latch point at the top of the handle that each blade will slot onto when installing, as well as the hooked portion of the blade itself. Once you align these 2 parts as shown, you'll want to push down until you hear an audible click. This sound lets you know the blade has been installed correctly. Once you've installed the blade and are ready to use the laryngoscope, flip the blade into its open position, and the light should come on. And when you're ready to remove the blade, just fold the blade back down and push up in the reverse direction of installation until the blade unhooks from its handle. Although you won't be performing an actual intubation, we'll still go over proper techniques now. First, what you'll want to do is tilt the head back to create as straight of an opening as possible without straining the actor's neck. Once you have the position you want, brace the actor's head with your hand and support the neck as demonstrated here. You will want to insert and pull up and away without moving your wrist at all. Do keep in mind that you do not want to pivot the blade once it's been inserted into the mouth. Otherwise, you could risk damaging the actor's teeth. When performing a real intubation, once you have this position locked, you'll want to insert the laryngoscope blade into the mouth with your free hand. This would be a great point to swap to the cut laryngoscope blade if doing an extended close-up shot, or you can remove the blade altogether so your actor is comfortable for the remainder of the scene. But now we will go over ET tube insertion. To insert the ET tube from this point, take the ET tube in your free hand and gently guide the uninflated balloon portion over the depressed tongue and roughly 2 to 3 inches deep into the windpipe. Once the ET tube has been inserted, remove the blade and you're ready to inflate the balloon to ensure the tube is securely in place. To inflate the balloon, attach an air-filled syringe to the ET tube's white attachment point shown here. Once secure, press in the plunger to inflate the balloon. You'll know the balloon is fully inflated once the white attachment point also starts to fill with air. And the last thing I'll demonstrate is where to cut the ET tube in order to simulate an intubation close-up shot. Now that you know how an intubation works practically, let's show you how to do it best for camera. Start to insert the laryngoscope. Once you have the blade a quarter to halfway into the actor's mouth, hold the action and the camera should cut away so that you have a moment to swap to either the cut blade or remove the blade entirely. When you're ready and safely positioned in the actor's mouth, you can proceed with the action. Now start to insert the ET tube. Once you have inserted a safe amount into the actor's mouth, again pause the action and swap to a pre-cut tube. Once that is inserted into the side of the actor's mouth, have them gently bite down on the tube with their back teeth so the tube stays in place. Again, proceed with the action. Remove the laryngoscope quickly from their mouth so the camera does not see the blade is missing. Now that the tube has been placed successfully, lock it down with a strip of tape. In reality, medical staff would use a lot of tape wrapped around the tube many times, but because a movie scene usually needs to happen much quicker than real life, take the length of tape starting on one cheek. Wrap once around the ET tube, then place the end of the tape on either cheek. You can now attach the ambu bag or ventilator tubing. And the nice part about this simplified tape job is that you can easily remove the tube from the actor's mouth between takes. Typically, once a patient is more stable, the tape is usually replaced with a more solid method, the ET tube holder. Place the cut ET tube into the holder, then gently seat it into the actor's mouth, having them bite down gently so the holder does not move. Adjust the Velcro around their neck so it is taut yet comfortable. One of the nice things about using the ET holder instead of the tape is that the tube and the holder can be easily removed from the actor's mouth between takes. This may seem like a lot of different moving pieces and camera cutting in order to sell the illusion of intubation, but once you rehearse with your actor and cameraman, it'll all come together with some fancy editing. A successful on-screen intubation might look a little something like this.
The sats are dropping.
All right, bring in an ET tray. And give me a Mac 3.
Doctor, are you sure you don't want someone else?
He's my brother, damn it. I'm not gonna lose another one.
All right.
Just pass the cords. Give me a 7.0 ET2.
Pulse ox is 85 and dropping.
I'm almost there. Julius. All right, I'm in. Let's bag him. Keep the O2 flowing. Hang another liter. And call my mom. Look, you're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be all right.